Hello everyone, and welcome to the Stereoscape's video presentation. The topic of the presentation is why does your company need an XR strategy? My name is Mikko Alanko, I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Stereoscape, and I'm going to give you my opinion on why does a company in this stage of time would need to include XR in their technology strategy. Welcome aboard. Reason number one, it is a disruptive technology with huge business benefits. And these benefits cannot be applied just for single, but to multiple areas within your business. And these business cases are not theoretical, but they have been proven by companies all around the world. Here is a couple of examples. In maintenance and manufacturing, one company gained 67% faster maintenance speed with the help of XR technology. In sales and marketing, we got 68% of better customer engagement when utilizing XR technology. And in learning and training, one company gained 400% better and increase in long-term retention for VR-trained students. So we're talking about a technology with huge business benefits that have been proven by companies. Reason number two, big technology companies are investing heavily in the XR technology. For example, Facebook. They just recently announced that they're going to change their whole company name to Meta, according to Metaverse, which is the newest thing in the XR world. And they also announced that they're going to invest tens of thousands of people in developing their own Metaverse, which they believe that will be the place where all the people are spending time in the future, not only in their private lives, but also in the workplace. They're not the only one. Microsoft just announced a mesh for Teams, which is basically a virtual reality for their Teams platform. So they also believe that all people will be spending time also in the workplace in the virtual reality. And the third example, ByteDance, which is one of the biggest companies in the whole world. They acquired the Pico, which is one of those VR headset manufacturers in the world. So these three companies are just a few examples of those big technology companies that believe that XR is the future in working and in private lives. Reason number three, governments fund XR development as part of their other emerging technologies. For example, the US Senate just gave $250 billion for scientific innovation and against competition with China. In the UK, they have a new innovation strategy that gives £22 billion for UK companies in new innovations. In Europe, we have the Horizon Europe program, which gives 95 billion euros for European companies to develop new kind of technologies. And in China, they have 14th five-year plan that they have announced, and they will give $370 billion to investments so that they would become the next superpower. So governments are giving massive amounts of money for developing new technologies, and they are admitting that XR is one of those technologies because it is included in each and every of these examples that I just showed. Reason number four, technologies are not on the hype curve anymore. If you look at the Gartner hype cycle for emerging technologies, in 2017, both VR and AR were still found on the curve. But what is to be mentioned is that they were not on the hype phase, even in 2017. And actually, virtual reality was removed from the list after 2017, and augmented and mixed reality were removed after 2018. So even Gartner admits that the technologies are not on a hype phase, but they are ready for scaling to companies. Reason number 5, the technology and ecosystem are ready to scale. We have 5G network, which enables XR applications to be used also outside wired network. We have open API standards such as WebXR and CloudXR, and they enable software developers to utilize standards so that they don't need to make those applications for every single platform. We have different platform and software ecosystems, which enable companies to utilize standards and to distribute their applications pretty easily. And we also have affordable devices which enable companies to buy hundreds or invest in hundreds or thousands of devices without that being too costly in respect to the benefits. Reason number 6, the metaverse will generate new business models for companies, but it will also destroy old ones. For example, we've already seen a virtual Gucci bag being sold for more than its physical version inside a game. This will mean that the companies in the future must think that they will not only produce physical products, but they need to think what kind of virtual versions they will manufacture. And this will probably mean that in the future there will be companies that don't have any physical products, but they will only function in the virtual realm. NASCAR is currently looking for new ways how to change their marketing. So they have sent and given their car to be driven by players in a Roblox game to introduce their brand to new customers. So companies will need to think how their marketing will change when the metaverse is coming and the people will spend the time in the virtual world. And it is not a small business. Currently, the virtual money that's been used in those games, its total spend is more than 40 billion a year already in 2021. So the metaverse will generate new kind of business models, and companies that are understanding this, they are already examining the ways how the world will be changing so that they understand what they need to be doing.